I'm going to share with you the secret first step to buying your dream home coming up next. Hey, what's going on, friends? This week we're going to talk about buying your dream home and what is the secret first step that you need to take to buy your dream home. And it's really not that complicated, but the first step to buying your dream home is to not buy your dream home. And what I mean by that is a lot of times home buyers get caught up in the idea that I want to buy the perfect house. I want to buy my dream home. And they don't take the first step of actually just buying a home that maybe is not ideal in order to get their journey in real estate and building the wealth that real estate will bring you started. So if you don't do that early and maybe you wait until your 40s to buy your first house, you missed out on potentially decades of equity that could have maybe got you into your dream home in your 40s. And so you really got to think about making concessions and not focusing on getting the exact perfect home in the beginning. And I can share this with my personal journey in real estate. Is even prior to becoming a realtor or a real estate broker, I bought my first home when I was 24 years old. It was a stretch. We rented 3 bedrooms out to roommates in college to pay the mortgage, and it was on the other side of the island, and I wanted to live in Kona, but we were in Hilo at the time. And so that first home, after owning it for 9 years, appreciated and gave us about $60,000 in appreciated value, which then we bought our second home with, which was closer to where we wanted to be in life. It was on the other side of the island, and it wasn't ideal though. It was an older home, didn't have a lot of features that we would have liked in that home, but we stayed in that home for 5 years and almost made $100,000 off the sale of that home after 5 years of appreciation. And that gave us the ability to then buy the home that we are in now, which is pretty close to our dream home, the home that we really intended and wanted to live in eventually in life. But if we didn't buy the first and the second house and live for years in a place that wasn't necessarily our first choice, but we made concessions, we didn't have certain features, we didn't have as much land, we didn't have a view, things that we wanted, we had to sacrifice and not have for a good 15, 16 years before we were in a position to really purchase a home that was closer to what we exactly wanted. And so that's something to really consider in the beginning of the process. If you have a goal to live in your ideal home in an ideal location, you may have to start not in a home at all. You may have to start in a condo or start in a neighborhood that maybe you don't want to live in, or give up some features that you really want in a home in order to one day have that long-term goal of getting into your dream home. So just think about your first home should never be your dream home. So if you are not in a position yet to buy your dream home, buy a piece of real estate and start that journey of appreciation, which is going to allow you in the future to make additional real estate investments, because you really can't make that money renting, right? If you pay rent, you're going to be paying your landlord's mortgage, and all of the equity that's being built up over time as you pay rent, your landlord will benefit from in the future if they sell that home. So just remember, your first home should never be your dream home, and your first home is almost never your forever home. So don't get caught up on it. It's a step in the process, it's a step in the right direction, and if you want to be in your dream home one day, you got to start with your non-dream home. So if you have any questions about that, or want to talk about your journey or getting started in buying your first home, or maybe moving up towards your dream home, you can always email me at dylan@buybigisland.com, or hit me up in the comments or direct messages, and we'll get back to you. And I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Aloha.